What's up guys, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that little insight into what I've been up to since the last episode, because after weeks we start to see some basic animation in the form of these animatics. And in this episode I'll be sharing exactly what I've done so far. So after the last episode I commissioned 3 people on Fiverr to do the animatic based on my favourite storyboard. All 3 artists charge $150 per minute of animatic, so this isn't going to be about cost, it's going to be about finding our favourites. The first one you've just seen was by Jay Sensei. The cool thing about this was that he actually reached out to me on here. He saw the video on Fiverr's YouTube channel and came and asked me if I would check out his profile on Fiverr. Considering there are over 8,000 services available for 2D animation alone on their platform, it's unlikely that I'd have come across his profile otherwise. And I love the hustle, so I went and checked out his profile and then put in an order for the first minute of animatic. Now he didn't actually give me 1 minute, he only gave me what you've seen so far, so he loses points for not following the brief, but I'll put that down to his enthusiasm for making it the best he could. He's actually added way more detail than necessary for an animatic and went as far as adding sound. Next up is Farman. You might remember this name because he was one of our storyboard artists, and whilst his work was good, I ended up using another storyboard artist but decided to give him a go at the animatic. What you're seeing is what an animatic should actually look like. It's a rough version of the animation. The artist takes the existing storyboard and either sketches over the characters or uses it for reference to sketch their own. Keyframes are added to give the characters basic movement, and camera motion helps bring the boards to life. The point of doing these first is that they help us to visualize the entire sequence so we can make improvements before investing a lot more time and money to fully animate it. Once I have an animatic that I like, my next job will be to add voiceover and background design. And when I have all of this, I can hire an animator. Their job will be to complete the final animation based on what they have, and that's when they add more frames, etc. to make a much smoother final animation. This would be a good time to say that this video is sponsored by Fiverr. Yes, that's right, I love their platform so much that I begged them to sponsor this series. Fiverr is awesome because they have over 500 services available on their platform and the pricing is clear cut. I love the fact that I can quickly and easily hire freelancers in a few clicks. As an entrepreneur, I've used a ton of different services on their platform, from graphic design and illustrations to virtual assistants and software developers. If you need to hire a freelancer, check out Fiverr.com and use my link in the description below to get up to $100 off your first order. Back to this video. Last up we have my favourite storyboard artist, Nat. I really enjoyed working with Nat because he takes that extra time to make sure it's something I'll love. He offered to do a rough pass to begin with, so before we even get to the final animatic, I can review a rough version and make amendments. And that's exactly what happened. We went through 2 rough animatics before moving on to the final. This kind of rapid feedback loop saves us wasting time and having to redo an entire animatic. Now unfortunately it's taken a bit longer than expected, so I don't have the final animatic to share with you today, but once it's here I'll be able to take that forward with the animation. In the meantime, I'll be putting together what I already have and starting to engage with streaming services. Hopefully we can get one of them to take an interest in this series. That's all from me today. Make sure to smash that like button and comment below to let me know which animatic was your favourite. That's a wrap. Oh, it's still getting cold after the week.